Day 6, you're almost there.
Oh man, 24 hours and you're going to be visiting your coach, seeing your first week's results now. You would have made a promise with your coach that you weren't weighing or measuring yourself. Remember that? Remember that promise you made?
Yes.
Don't do it. That's part of the coaching arrangement that we have in agreement with you. There's some logic to why we don't want you to do that, and it will become more clear as the weeks go on.
And it's even more exciting when you don't do that and you get to your appointment and you can share all that excitement with your coach.
That's true. And if you're not getting the numbers that you think you ought to, the coach is there to explain what's happening. Now remember, we've increased the amount of water that you were drinking before. When you came in, you were already dehydrated, right? So we added, most people actually add about 4 pounds of water weight to their body weight by just simply starting the diet. Now that's not fat, that's just water weight. And then you add to it the weight of the MRP shakes, which is usually about another pound, pound and a half. And then
What if you're gaining muscle?
then you're gaining muscle. Most of you, especially women, are getting insufficient protein in their daily diet, and like Deb was, and so your muscle mass is going up just a little bit. 1 cup of muscle compared to 1 cup of fat weighs twice as much, so it's more dense for the same space occupied by fat. And so that's going to increase your weight. However, even though those things that I listed counted all the ways that your weight's going to go up, I promise you the scale will still be lower than when you started, but you don't know that. You don't have the equipment that's going to measure your hydration, your body fat, your bone density, your muscle mass. Let us do that for you. Let us explain it so it makes sense. And you can replace just the number of pounds with logical, biological explanation of why you are what you are. Okay?
Okay, what if I get a craving for some carbs and I cave?
Now I told you that your cravings would mostly be taken care of by the end of the week, and they're weaning away. If you do and you get a temptation, if you go to a birthday party, an anniversary, a holiday, look, you're going to have those for the rest of your life. There's always going to be an event. There's always going to be an upcoming holiday.
There's always going to be food everywhere.
Yeah, how many are you going to go through not having the body that you want and not having the level of health that you deserve? Let's skip a couple of these holidays so that you can enjoy the rest of your life having and being the person that is really the genuine self that you are. So skip it. Remember that every 94 grams of carbohydrates will show up as a pound of weight the next day. It's not worth it. Plus, just the cost of that slice of pizza, for example, will set you back 2 or 3 days because of the amount of carbohydrates. You got to go back, reduce the glycogen storage, so you go back into ketosis. If you add up those 3 or 4 days, each MRP is not expensive, but it's $3.80 a shake. You add that up, man, that's like $34. How good is that pizza? I mean, that's a pretty expensive pizza for just
That's got to be a
one
pretty
slice.
dang good pizza for $34.
And by the way, don't eat their pizza. In a week after next, we're going to introduce you to our pizza, which is, I'll compare it with anybody's, which is delissimo. It's wonderful.
Is that your own language?
That was kind of a Swedish version of Italian.
Something.
Just trust me, it's delicious. It's wonderful. You'll love it.
I can't wait to taste it. We'll see you
Tomorrow, we'll see you. Bye. What are you making fun of my...
I bet you